Welcome to this presentation on lubrication management solutions. This presentation, we will discuss best practices in the storage and handling of lubricants. During this presentation, we will discuss the importance of lubricant storage and handling as it pertains to best practices. At the conclusion of this presentation, you will have an understanding of what are the best practices used in the storage and handling of lubricants. The basis of an effective lubrication program is the 5 R's: the right product, the right condition, the right location, the right amount, and at the right time. If any one of these are compromised, so too will be your lubrication program. Storage and handling methods will affect 2 of the 5 R's of an effective lubrication program: providing the right product and in the right condition. Here are some questions to ask when evaluating your lubrication program. Are you storing your lubricants correctly to prevent contamination and ingression? What is the shelf life of my lubricants? Are my transfer containers properly labeled to identify the lubricant inside? Do my transfer containers prevent contamination and ingression? Lubricant storage. Here are some considerations to ask yourself when evaluating your storage facility. Under health and safety, environmental, lubricant health, space available, the proximity to your equipment, and methods of dispensing and transferring your equipment. Remember, your storage room should be a showcase and considered a critical part of your lubrication program. You must ensure that all of your MSDS material safety data sheets are available for all lubricants, and that you have a first aid kit and eye wash station and solution available. Your storage facility should be ergonomically laid out. It should have proper ventilation and spill containment and disposal requirements. Procedures should be in place for immediate acceptance of storage of delivered lubricants. Temperature extremes can cause chemical degradation of your lubricant. Varying temperatures cause air movement between the atmosphere and the headspace, which lead to moisture and dirt ingression. A humid environment can lead to a hygroscopic, where oil absorbs moisture, oxidation of the oil can occur. Dusty environments, oil will attract dirt particles, component wear, and can lead to oil degradation. Containers can be exposed to natural elements, which can compromise the lubricant quality. All lubricants have a shelf life. If you are unsure what your shelf life is of your current lubricants, please consult your lubricant manufacturer. Your product storage life, you should practice a first in, first out rotation. Safety, remember, when moving drums, drum of oil, the weight is approximately 400 pounds. Possible breakage could occur if dropped a short distance. Please ensure to use a sling forklift, a 2-wheeled hand truck, a triangular drum dolly, manual elevator, a manual side delivery, and remember, use 2 persons when rolling the drum. While indoor storage of lubricants is recommended, this is not always possible due to environmental, financial, or space constraints. General rule is containers smaller than drums than a 55-gallon drum should not be stored outside. If drums should be stored outside, make sure that they are sheltered from rain, snow, and other elements. Never store drums directly on the ground where water can collect in the direct sunlight. Never store drums more than 2 high. You want to make sure that you lay the drums on their sides with the bungs in the horizontal 3 and 9 position below the lubricant level. This will reduce the risk of the seals drying out and the ingestion of moisture that can be caused by breathing. If drums must be placed upright, employ drum covers or tilt drums to drain the moisture that gathers around the top bungs. Here are some indoor storage facility best practices. And remember, your storage room should be a showcase and considered a critical part of the lubrication program. Indoor storage. Both of the pictures shown in this slide have been designated storage containers by lubricant. On the left, you have a brighter and cleaner environment, and in your right image, this is in the basement of a coal-fired power plant. That's a dirty and dark environment where there are oil spills and improper transfer containers. A Along with storing your oils, when you look at storing greases in smaller containers of oils in the 5-gallon pails or individual quarts, take a look at these two pictures. The image on the left shows a cleaner environment, but there's still lots of clutter and difficult to access. The image on the right is a dirty environment, and the labels are covered or missing. This can lead to cross-contamination and improper applications of lubricants. Here's an example of best practices at Bowen. In these two photos, you can see how an oil storage area has been ergonomically laid out. Everything is neat, orderly, and clean, and everything has its place. Storage lockers. Storage lockers should be located in a central storage or strategically placed location within the plant. Use safety locker if flammables are stored. Ventilation needs to be at the top and the bottom, and keep doors closed and sealed between use. Seal all containers. New shop rags and funnels should be stored in sealable containers. And never store used rags or waste in lockers. Lubricant handling. Question: if these containers had the correct oil for your car, truck, motorcycle, would you use it? Transfer containers should be specially designed for transferring lubricants from bulk storage drums or totes to the machinery. Be sure that the proper transfer equipment is being used for the lubricant being dispensed. When transferring lubricant to portable containers, be sure to avoid the use of galvanized containers. Additives in some lubricants may react with the zinc plating, forming metal soaps that may clog machinery. And avoid using open or dirty containers. Here are a few examples of poor practice transfer containers. Best practices for oil transfer containers are shown here on these two slides. They should have easy pouring spout that eliminates the need of using a funnel, a spout closure or dust cap to prevent contaminants from entering, covered fill opening to prevent dirt from entering the container, and different color-coded lids allow designation to specific oil types. In summary of lubricant storage and handling, dirty bearings are not put into equipment, so we need to stop putting dirty oil into our equipment. The right lubricant and in the right condition is affected by lubricant storage and handling tools and methods. The lubricant storage facility should be a showcase within the plant and not a place to avoid. Lubricant product labeling on all storage and handling products and equipment is critical to an effective lubrication program. Question from before: if these containers had the correct oil for your car, truck, or motorcycle, would you use it? If your answer is no, if you're not going to put this in your personal asset, then why do we allow it in our plant assets? Your lubrication program should be a living, breathing program within your facility, and you should always look for ways to continuously improve. Thank you for viewing this iPresentation. If you have any further questions, you may contact me at pdufresne@tricocorp.com. Thank you.